Class 12, Volume 2, Chapter 2, Cultural Change, Part 2 of Sociology. Hi guys, I welcome you to my Schooling YouTube channel. We are going to discuss about the chapter Cultural Change Part 2. We have already discussed Part 1. Those who missed out kindly check out by clicking the I button. Modernization. What is modernization? The transformation from a traditional rural agrarian society to a secular urban industrial society is called as modernization. Modern society is industrial society. To modernize a society, we have to first industrialize it. Modernization. Modern thinking and ideas influence change in mindsets. Life changes for better features. Totally rational thinking comes and our lifestyle changes. Due to globalization and broader outlook, universal or cosmopolitan attitudes are replacing local ones. We no more are bound by the local ideas. We just try to transform ourselves to the modern world. Science and technology has replaced non-rational emotional thinking, anything that is connected with religion. So children, science and technology has transformed or modernized our society. Individualism. Individual is given more importance than group now. Individuals do not need any institution, rather they need freedom of thought, ideas, etc. Nuclear family is more important than joint family. Children, I have shown you a picture of joint family and nuclear family. What is a joint family? A joint family consists of grandparents or cousins or sisters, brothers along with husband, wife and children. But a nuclear family consists only of parents with their children. In those days, workplace and family were mixed together, but now work and personal life are separate. Before that, entire family would work together for a particular business, for example, goldsmith or agriculture. Acquired status. Achieved or acquired status is more important than ascribed status. What is ascribed status? We are born into a particular family pertaining to a particular caste or a religion, isn't it not? So that is called as an ascribed status. Achieved or acquired status means we would have gained position through studies, education. That is called as acquired status in the society. When people pick up work and communicate with each other, they associate themselves with people of achieved status like colleagues or boss rather than people from ascribed status. It means that we do not cling only to our caste people. Attitude. Attitude of people towards the human environment and natural environment has changed. We don't associate nature with religion. We are actually concurrent with the environment. Modernization and secularization. Our attitude towards the religion has changed with modernization. One does not attribute everything to religion. Modernity and secularism, tradition, are the two sides of a coin. They go hand in hand. The importance of modernization. Change is constant in business today. As those changes become increasingly complex and challenging, legacy frameworks hold you back. In such a fast-paced business environment, many different ways we can connect and develop relationships with customers is increasing exponentially. If we don't keep up all traditions, we can't be a part of the global village. If we don't modernize, we can't develop and grow. The modern thinking. See children, unlike the olden days, the thinking of the people have changed a lot. They have become modern. They don't think of religious things. With modern ideas and thinking, the religious aspects are not given the same importance like earlier days. Due to Sanskritization, the tribes feel that their culture is being eroded. In order to prevent that, they have community celebrations. To retain and maintain their identity, they show unity. See, nowadays our calendar has also been changed. Earlier days they used to use the Panchangam or the local calendar. Now that has been replaced by the English calendar. Now we are part of the global village. Ceremonies, rituals, etc. has also changed. Now it is community over private. Now when we come to discuss about celebrations, all have changed. Celebrations have changed. Earlier days, the rituals were given much prominence and importance. Nowadays, celebrations mean that it should be very grand. Village display of wealth for materialistic goods. Traditions have changed what they used to be. It is now a status symbol, a pomp and a pleasure to show their richness, and celebrations are more elaborate. Grand weddings with dance. Nowadays, when we see that in weddings, we can see posh and lavish spending of people. Food also they spend a lot, and everywhere there is dance. Here is such a picture for you to understand. People spend more on dance, food, designer wear, etc. than the rituals. Changes due to modernization. Modern thinking and the reform movements started coming up instead of the old ideas. We now have new ideas like educating the girl child. Now rituals are less important and materialistic things are more important. As we discussed, we enjoy celebrities dance or designer clothes, catering, etc. This was not all available earlier days. Educating the girl child. This is the modernization, children. This is a picture shown for your better understanding. Earlier days, people will not allow the girl child to study. They will not get education. Nowadays, the society has transformed so that people are trying to give good education to the girl child also. Still older aspects. We take it for granted that as we are modernizing, we are becoming secular. Religion may disappear from one's life as we are becoming more modern. We assume that importance of religion will disappear. This is not true, as still we have the evils like dowry and honor killings. Children, I have shown you the pictures of honor killings and dowry. What is honor killing? The killing of a relative, especially a girl or a woman who is perceived to have brought dishonor to the family. What is a dowry system? Dowry system in India refers to the durable goods or cash, real or movable property that the bride's family gives to the bridegroom, his parents or relatives as a condition for the marriage. This has to be avoided. Honor killings and dowry system has to be abolished. Rituals. Ceremonies and celebrations are given more importance than the actual rituals. As we discussed earlier, the pomp and show of money is shown always during the weddings. Wasting the money instead of spending it in a proper manner. Celebrations are more than the actual rituals. Materialistic goods are more important. Example, cars, costly designer wear, money, buying up of bungalows for the bride. Rich gifts are exchanged. Show of money, pomp and pleasure is more. Here I have shown a sample picture of a ritual. Rituals are a part of our life. We cannot totally avoid it in our society. Actual importance is not given to rituals in marriages. Chanting up of the mantras, everything has gone very less. Instead of that, sharing the gifts, exchanging the ideas, talking to someone, all these are the important aspects. Show off of the property, all these discussions will be going on instead of the actual rituals. Secular dimension. When we don't want to give importance to religion, but while doing religious practice, people get to show off opportunity. to socialize with the people or communicate and to show off. Wedding celebrations. Secular goal, social economic aspects are given more importance than rituals. When we give importance to dancing and food. Now what is more important in the wedding is the celebration and not the actual rituals. Secularism of caste. Caste was earlier referred with pollution and purity and the practices were important. Nowadays all have changed. Now politicians use caste for vote banks. Power and authority are important for politicians and they use religion and caste to Indians. Caste identities have political backing. Now our session is over and we are moving on to the important terms that are associated with this chapter. Brahminization, the process of mobility of low caste Hindus to the upper caste hierarchy is called as Brahminization. Culture, socially established norms or patterns of behavior. Dominant caste, the caste which has a sizable amount of strength in numbers of members available, or rather we can say more members are available in this particular caste in a geographical area. They possess land and occupy a high place in the local hierarchy. Tehreek-e-Nizwan was formed in 1979 in Karachi, Sindh by Shima Kermani. Tehreek's initial focus was on organizing seminars and workshops taking up women's issues and now organizes cultural and creative activity like theatre and dance to convey its message. Tahzeeb-e-Nizwan, leading journal for women in the Punjab, came out in favor of the resolve but others disapproved. Twice-born caste, the upper caste who undergoes the thread ceremony to become Dvij as twice-born caste. Modernization. From the 19th and 20th centuries, the term is associated with positive and desirable values. Sanskritization. The term was coined by M.N. Srinivas. A low caste takes over the customs, rituals, beliefs, ideology and style of life of a high caste. Dvija caste, twice born. Westernization. M.N. Srinivas defines westernization as the changes brought about in the Indian society and culture as a result of over 150 years of British rule. We have come to the end of this chapter. Hope all of you would have understood and enjoyed my video. If you like my video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to Schooling. Press the post notification for getting notified for my new videos. If you have any questions, ask me in Instagram. Thank you.